What is up everyone, my name's Al from GamesRib and I am here today talking about Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, the arcade port to the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis. Now, a lot of people are kind of calling it a demake, I guess to a certain degree. I guess you could call it a demake. Whatever you want to call it, it's the arcade port to the Sega Mega Drive, and let me tell you, this is impressive. There's a lot of arcade ports coming to the Mega Drive. To be fair, there's a lot, doesn't matter, ports, whatever, coming to the Mega Drive. This system really is heating up. But anyway, if you love Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, you're going to love this. Let's just take a look at how far it's got at the moment. I don't believe this is the final version. It's obviously got some glitches, etc. It's all to be expected. Let's take a look at the progress.
So this is it. This is the port by Nemesis to the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis. That's right, this game from 1993, produced by Capcom. That's right, the big hitters in the arcade scene, brings us Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. Now obviously, this really it's a beat 'em up involving dinosaurs and Cadillacs. Yeah. Anyway, let's actually put it through its paces. Let's see exactly how this really works. So yes, like I said, this is an actual arcade port. Some people are calling it demake. Again, I kind of don't really call it that because it's using arcade sprites, essentially. So for me, this is more of an actual arcade port. Either way, this is it. You can already see actually running very, very smoothly. Very, very few sort of glitches. In fact, you probably wouldn't even notice. Yes, the textures aren't exactly the same as you'd exactly see in the arcade version, which is fine. You know, that's not what it's trying to be, because let's face it, it wouldn't run full speed playing, you know, Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, the arcade version, on the Mega Drive. It just wouldn't run. And if it did, it certainly would be a lot slower than this. Now yes, at the moment it is just one player, so you can't actually play 2-player or even 3-player, as it was originally supposed to happen. That you can't actually do, which, you know, again is something to kind of assume maybe we'll get up to 2-player, because at the end of the day, games like Final Fight, the arcade port to the Mega Drive, is exactly the same. They're using up to 2 players, because the system can't handle anything more, which again makes sense. Now the level of difficulty is arcade perfect, in the sense that this game will actually, it will kick your ass slightly. So if you're not very good at beat 'em ups, you might want to give it a miss. You know, either way, you're probably going to want the challenge anyway, because that's the idea of arcade games, right? They were really there to take your money. And yes, you can certainly tell this is the reason it's an arcade port, to eat your money. The other thing is the controls all feel very, very solid, all very, very responsive, and you kind of need out of an arcade game, especially a beat 'em up. You want to be able to bash the buttons in it actually to react the second you do it. Working absolutely great. The frame rate is solid, I cannot deny. I mean, unless you can see anything different than I am, the frame rate really is quite, it's up there, let's put it that way. I don't really see many dips in the frame rate at all, and you know, like I said, I think as we see maybe textures updated, etc., kind of pushing it to the limit a little bit, then you might see frame rates dip then, but again, I think it will be fixed in later revisions of the release. So, you know, like I said, this is a journey here. This hasn't been finished yet. So, I mean, technically you can call this a tech demo. I mean, well, it's not even a tech demo of it. This is a port, but it's being revised constantly as the work progresses, which is great. Now, see, like I said, the sprites are taken from the arcade version, as you can see. I think they actually look really, really good. I mean, when you look at them compared to the actual arcade perfect versions, I can't see a huge difference. Yes, there are glitches like you just saw then, like the legs just disappeared, but again, this is all being worked on. The thing I'm pretty impressed with is actually the sound on this. You know, the actual sound effects, also the voices, and also the music, if you listen, actually sound really, really good. And now listen to the actual arcade version over the top and see if you can really notice any different. Either way, who really knows at this point? I don't really care. At the end of the day, it plays great, and that is why I'm playing this. I'm not here for the music. The music's just a bonus. The fact it's playing well is the thing I'm more excited about. Anyway, I hope you like this nice little look at the demake/arcade port for the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis. Let me know what you guys think of it so far. I think it's looking absolutely incredible. Just let me know what you think, and let me know what games you're looking forward to seeing ported onto the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis from the ones that have actually been announced so far. As always, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll leave you with a bit more footage of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs on the Sega Mega Drive. It's Al signing out.